Hello, this is the Radio Geek, and today for you I have an AM/FM clock radio. It is a Electro Brand model 4610. I had this radio for quite some time. I actually forgot I had it and found it in a box, and I thought I'd show it off. So this is the box, and this is the radio. It's a rather simple AM/FM clock radio, and let's just go over some of the features that it has. First of all, this clock will allow you to wake to either a buzzer or music, whatever station you have tuned to. When the alarm goes off, it can play that station. It also has, here on the bottom, it has a door for a 9-volt battery right here, and that's for battery backup. So if you lose power momentarily or for a few minutes, the clock will still keep time, and when the power is restored, the time will be correct and you'll be assured to get up in time in the morning. On the top we have a sleep button, an alarm button, time button, snooze, hour, and minute button. On this side we have the tuning dial, the volume knob, and if you turn the volume knob all the way down to nothing and it clicks, then when the alarm goes off it'll wake to the buzzer sound. And then this one switch here is the AM/FM selector switch. The back is just the power cord coming out, and this side has a switch which is on, off, and auto, and that's for the radio. The radio is either off, on, or if it's in the auto position, when the alarm goes off, the radio comes on. A pretty basic radio. Has a fairly nice bigger display, and the dial in this light might be a little hard to read. It's just screened on there. There's no backlight or illumination, so it's a little difficult to tell exactly where you are on the band of the radio. But the display is plenty big and bright. There's no auto dimming feature on this radio like some of them. Based upon the ambient light, the display will change. You know, if it's in a lighter room, it dims it, and if it's in a dark room, it makes it a little bit brighter, so you can see it in different lighting conditions. But this one is always this way. This one is a little bit bright, so if it was fairly close to you, it might keep you awake, I suppose. So I thought we'd turn it on and just do a quick little scan and see what we can pick up. I don't suspect that this thing is any kind of a DX machine, but it's a fairly inexpensive clock radio. So let me turn it on here. We're on AM right now, and we're at the bottom of the band. I've got lights and things on here too, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to pick up. It might be WSM maybe.
First, we have some severe thunderstorms possible later on this evening. Slight risk, including Chicago.
Sounds like WGN. That's pretty good, picking up Chicago station. That's fairly decent for a cheap radio. I'm over here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, so the other side of the lake. Granted, that's a 50,000 watt station, but you know, sometimes these cheap radios are lucky you can pick up local stuff.
foul ball for Rangel Ravel.
To see how you can continue to make a difference, visit GiveWestwood.org.
3 days. Now, a lot of people are thinking, oh, fasting means you don't eat for 3 days. No, not at all. Fasting occurs during the daytime. Profit by Target. It's going to be tough over these next couple of weeks. Just getting to the finish line, looking at playing 19 games in 15 days, something ridiculous like that, over 14 days. Just got to stay healthy. Is cut on the missed and struck him out. Rangel Ravello is down on strikes, so there's 2 away. Here comes Yadier Molina. Yeah.
So that was the AM band. Not too bad, for an inexpensive clock radio. See what we can find on FM. Probably have to cruise through it pretty quickly. It's probably a lot of music.
Answers their questions. It sounds a lot like Chucky.
This is also like a Black Mirror episode. We're getting to this episode.
We're throwing it back this Labor Day weekend.
Save money like never before on your grocery bill. All while helping reduce food waste. Call here.
A year ago today. I mean, obviously everything has changed for everyone, but I just feel 18 was a crazy year. My whole life went.
Big house party.
This prophecy. The problem is everybody seems to be getting away with everything.
Yes, very good, Adam. The couple are nudists themselves, and they posted an ad saying they were searching for a, quote, naked mover to help them out of their old home and into their new one. They have no takers so far, but a bit of advice for whoever moves into their old place: definitely spring for the professional cleaning. Bill, how did Adam do on our quiz?
Practicing social distancing as well as wearing a mask and cleaning their hands. And Ron, can't say enough. Thank you for joining us here in the College Football Podcast. Correspondent Greg Cluxton. President Trump calling on supporters to inundate the Atlantic's co-owner Lorraine Powell Jobs with messages after the magazine said he allegedly once called American troops a disparaging name. The president calling the Atlantic a radical leftist magazine. Also at SRNnews.com, Louisiana officials reporting 2 additional deaths tied to Hurricane Laura.
was the FM band. So the FM seemed to work pretty good. Got quite a few FM stations. AM wasn't bad. All in all, not a bad little AM/FM clock radio, you know, for throwing in the camper, using it for camping, or, you know, a spare bedroom or something like that. I say I must have gotten this thing at least 10 years ago. Don't know if it's even still available. The Electro Brand model 4610. So anyway, just thought I'd show it to you and take a look and see how it works after all these years in storage. So, and until next time, this is the Radio Geek.